Okay, welcome to Gloscorp TV episode 4. I am literally almost finished. I've only got a few more things to grab. I'm still sat in my transport ship, so I'm going to be doing a few more stealth runs through the border. It's pretty quiet out there today, so I'm hoping that I'll have a problem-free run. I think I've got to get maybe one or two, maybe 3 runs tops. But and then obviously I'll sell everything and we'll clear out of this place and head back to Ottawassa. So here we go. Let's see, set destination and
warp drive active.
I'm going to be trying something new with this video, so whenever we go into warp I'm going to speed up to double the footage. So yeah, this should reduce the amount of time we're just watching the ship go whoosh. It isn't actually this fast. And here we are at a gate. So there's a lot of police around, but there's no other players. Should be jumping. Burdesopt is the border system, so it being a 0.5, usually you get scouts sitting around. I've noticed that Lisa Suarez, she's been there all night, so I'm assuming that she's a scout for someone, but I usually cloak before I align, so they shouldn't be able to tell which way I'm going. Warping to Gonditsa. I wish it was really this fast. And here we are on Gonditsa Gate. This is the only place I'd be worried about a stealth scout, but I can't see him anyway, so I'm just going to jump straight through. And the coast is clear. So, somebody's dead. Looks like a rat, but can't really. Yeah, I think it's a rat. It says blood. Yeah. So it's just a NPC that's been killed there. So let's see, where are we going? We're going to the customs office. I've still got another one somewhere, and I shut down the planetary installation, so I don't have a marker anymore. So I've got to work out where. I couldn't take everything from a customs office. Okay, so here we go. We're going to try and we're going to export to the spaceport. Oh wait a minute, I forgot which way round it is. Dolt, come on, I've got a mental block here. It's the other way. No. Nah, other way. There we go. Oh no, I'm gonna wait. I could get blown to pieces. Hurry up. Okay. My bad. Right, decommission this because we're not going to need it anymore. And submit. Okay, so that's done. Just gonna grab my stuff. Oh, look at that. Just in time to decloak. Oh, looks like I can't take it all. I'm gonna have to come back. Again, they don't really have a very big cargo space, and I don't think it's really. I could have put rigs on it, but I don't think it's worth putting rigs on it for cargo. Off we go, back to the gate. I hope we don't get blown to pieces. See, if you can look in local down in the bottom left, you can see there's plenty of people in this system. They're just not around, which is good. Don't want to get blown to pieces. Ooh, there was somebody there just as I jumped. Are they going to follow me through?
Warp drive active.
Ah, I don't need to. Doesn't look like anyone followed me. So, as I'm nearly finished, as soon as I've got all of this out of the way, what I can do is I can start shipping all of my stuff back to Empire. This shouldn't take too long because I'll sell anything that's low value or scrap it, or even junk it if it's worthless. And then I just got to fly my ships down there. So I have got another alt, which is I've also got to clear all the planets out on, but I think I'm definitely going to do that off screen because we've done like 4 videos now on this. And it's going to take me quite a while to get this last one done. But then I can move on to stuff like combat, exploration, and all that good stuff. Just need to move all my things first. So this is going to be kind of like a video log channel. And hopefully we'll be able to get some people involved.
Active.
Here we are at the temporary base.
Docking permission requested.
So all I got to do is offload this shipment and then go back and run that border again. It's always risky because there are several ways people could stop me. First of all, they could deploy an interdiction bubble which will stop me from warping somewhere along my route between one of the customs offices and the gate that I'm coming through. Another way they could do it is they could have lots of little ships near the gate which would force me to decloak as soon as I warp in, and then they could have interceptors in that fleet ready to warp scramble me. So it would be, it's not impossible to catch me, but because most fleets are quite lazy, they sit too close to the gate, so they won't catch anyone that's coming through it, only people that are trying to, are already in that system trying to leave. But yeah, so... Here we go, let's see, what planets have we got? So we can look up the system with people and places, just type in the system name and then show info, and then orbital bodies tab. That'll give us a list of all the planets, and as you can see it even tells you what type they are. You've got a barren, gas, Gonditsa 4, that tells you where everything is. So from this list here on the left I can pretty much work it out. Precious metals, which is what I was extracting and processing, they actually come from noble metals, which are found on barren type worlds. So I can pretty much narrow it down to a few of these worlds. I know I only took 2 of them, so it looks like I'm going to have to actually go and enter the system and just click on them. So what I can do is add to the overview, so I'll probably do that in a minute. I'll add the planets to the overview on the right, and that'll make it a little bit easier for me to work out which customs office my stuff is in. Warping to the Gonditsa gate. I put quite a lot of thought into this area of space. I made sure that it was a border system with several planets and neighbouring systems, and I wanted everything to be nice and close. So one thing that you might note is that my base was close to the gate that I was using and stuff like that. This is all just to sort of speed up the process, so there was less warping around when I was doing these freight runs. It worked out to take me about an hour per character per week when you've got it all set up, but obviously when you're moving house it takes a lot longer. I mean, I could have just trashed everything and left it all there, but I figure, you know, I may as well pick it all up. here we go, walking to the Gonditsa gate. Just gotta hope it's clear. Oh wait, no it's not, I'm already in Gonditsa. And that's the customs office. So, we're gonna clear it out. Yeah. Right, that's that done. Straight back. See, another thing of course is I could go flying around the system from planet to planet or customs office to customs office, but that, you know, you double the risk of getting caught. So I figure come in, pick it up, go back, drop it off. Come in, pick it up, go back, drop it off. It just seems to be we've got a sinusoidal field over there. See that there which I was just looking at, that would be a problem. If I was to warp in that direction or to something beyond it, I'd get caught in like a spider web effectively. A great big bubble would make me limp or crawl, and if they have anybody sat there waiting for me, I'm just a sitting duck. But luckily it's not on my route, so it's not a problem for me. And that's another reason not to go warping around the system, because if you go from point A to point B, you know that that line is clear, whereas if you go A, B, C, A, maybe C to A isn't clear, or B to C isn't clear. So, obviously there are ships you can get which aren't affected by those bubbles, and that's what you would usually use to scout a route out into nullsec. T3 cruiser fitted with the special interdiction nullifier. And that will mean you can stealth through the systems and plot everyone a course, usually from orbital body to orbital body until you hit the gate, sort of zigzag instead of going in straight lines.
Warp drive active.
So, we're back in Birdasopt. Just waiting for that person to leave, so to our show. Just stayed cloaked for long enough to him to walk away. Just in case he's active in this system, he might tell his buddies there's someone in a stealth ship warping around. Like I say, you have to sort of ninja around in this game, because otherwise ripples of information, you'll end up getting ganked by some big fleet. So, walking through the gate to Malma. As you can see, that hound is still parked there. I'm not really sure what that player's doing, but it looks like either AFK or scouting for a bigger fleet. So we'll dock up at this station and dump off this latest shipment.
Docking permission requested.
Pretty sure this will be the last video showing our move to Caldari space. Again, just to say, I mean, I've been spending a lot of my time playing the Dust beta, and it's pretty clear that the way they're going to be doing this, they're going to be allowing you to fly into a planet, get into orbit, and then you'll be able to get commands from people on the PS3 console game requesting that you do an orbital bombardment. So there'll probably be new modules you can fit. We suspect it will be destroyers and above. And they'll be able to call in a strike, which you'll be able to fire. Evidently, we'll be able to contract those players in the battles on that console game. So I'm not exactly sure how it's going to work out, but we're moving everything to one place so that we can better plan our strategy once it comes into the game. I think that moving everything back to Empire for a while isn't such a bad idea. Also, I'd like to do a few missions and just go around this game because I've been playing it for about, I don't know, 3 or 4 years, and it's really getting better and better all the time. It's quite a big game to get into with all the skills, but if you join up with other players, they can teach you and show you what to do, so it gets a lot easier if you have help. Jump. Still quiet. Quiet is what we want.
Warp drive active.
Still no one here, but I don't really know where my stuff is, so I might speed this up. I'm basically looking through each planet and then opening the customs office to see if there's anything in there. There's quite a few planets in this system, so it's a little bit dodgy. I'm just gonna warp to a planet or a customs office quickly while closed because I don't want to get caught with my pants down sat in the gate. As you can see, I think I've sped this up. No, 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 no.
Warp drive.
It's always the last one. Come on, come on.
Warp drive active.
There we go, bingo. Right.
Warp drive active.
No, not warp to the planet. Warp to the gate. No, that's not the right one either. Oh, I'm panicking a little bit. Come on. I'm making it model. Right. Let's go. I do believe this is going to be the last run. Well, except for my Caldari character, but I haven't decided whether we're going to put any of that up yet. Maybe a little clip.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Right, let's get out of here. Ooh, better align, because I don't know. Align with that bubble up there. Nope. No bubbles. Let's go. As soon as I'm 2,000 meters away, bang. Cloaking device. Awesome.
Warp drive active.
So, we made it. Mission is success. So all I've got to do now is set up, contract all the minerals that we've just retrieved back to my main character, and then fly this ship down to a rendezvous point, probably either Hojimo or Hitaken, not really sure. Probably just sort of go there and figure it out. I've got to find a new low-cost office down there. We used to have an office in Venelin, but it's 30 million a month, which is quite extreme because we don't have enough active players in our corp at the moment. So I'm going to try and find a cheap place in some back alley system somewhere near Venelin. The only reason I like Venelin is because they have some quite good level 4 agents that we always used to use up there. So it's going to be interesting because they've changed the game. A lot of the AI has been improved and a lot of the missions have been updated, so it's going to be not quite as easy as perhaps it may have been in the past. So I'm going to have to sort of have a look at my fittings and just figure out what I'm going to do, because I think I'll probably be running quite a few missions solo. They tend to be about half-hour long usually, but the combat's a little bit more interesting to look at than this is just like a transport mission really. I'm just moving my assets. It's a bit of a pain in the ass really, but I can't trust anyone to move it, so you might not see it again. Okay, so I think I'm just going to fast forward this next bit. Oh no, actually I'm just going to cut it out. So I'm just going to cut out the actual contracting part and the bit where I trash all my stuff. So yeah, I think we're going to just have a look at this. This is another thing about this game. You can insure all your ships. So if you have a look at this, the insurance, it costs 9 million with a 30 million payout. Okay. Now, if you look in the market, they cost 145, so it's actually not worth bothering. As you can see here, that's my fitting. It's pretty basic. It was just a cargo enhancer, cloaking device, and an afterburner. Here's the skills for this character real quick. If you want to like pause it, there's only it's a sub 2 million skill point character. Just for PI, the ability to trade, the cloaking device in this particular ship. So literally fast tracked the alt for PI and the transport ship. So we've got a route set. So let's hit the road and get the hell out of this place. Because I'm bored. I'm bored of running orders, and I'm bored of PI. I've been playing PI for so long. I just want to go and blow some stuff up. All my cool ships are like 20 jumps away or something ridiculous. So anyway, I'm not going to bother boring you with the half-hour, 45-minute jump all the way back. So I've just skipped 5 jumps from my destination. Bang! That was actually half an hour. But there you go. I generally just watch TV or a movie while I'm actually jumping long distances. But yeah, so we're at the Concord Assembly, which is on the border of Galent and Caldari Space. And now back in the Caldari State. Venelin is next door, and so I think I'm just going to dock myself up somewhere and next door. So it's all starting to look a bit more familiar to me now. So let's just dock up at some random station. And then that's the end of this episode. So the next episode will basically feature on finding a new area for all this PI to go. I'm going to set it up real basic this time. So probably going to use Noni again because that's where I was before. It was a nice little high-sec area and it's only a few jumps from here. So and then I get to move all of my ships. So that'll be quite cool. We'll do that on the video and get to sort of look at them all pretty much. I think I've got pretty much every MR ship sub-capital. I've never had any capital ships. I had the largest barge once, this huge thing, but it was just really expensive. I just wanted it because it was so big. It was huge. Right. See you next time.